Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Robert and Kaylen Get Rich Show.
Cue the music! That's right, you are listening to the Robert and Kaylen Get Rich Show. Today is August 15th, 2025. It is a Friday. We are recording one of our few ever podcasts while the market is open. We will be watching it like a hawk, Kaylen.
Totally.
Point by point.
Yeah, we got another hour or so.
Oh my God, it's what we do all day, every day. This and TikTok, doom scrolling.
Take naps.
There is some napping from time to time, but besides that, like a hawk.
Yeah, just eyes on the stocks. I'm like, oh, whoa, just changed. It went up like a 0.5%. Oh,
Yeah,
my gosh.
another penny in the till, baby. Oh, damn, my penny went out the
I just
till.
lost 5 cents.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This is episode 66. I'm Robert Kimmel, your host. This is Kalyn Kimmel, your other host. And today, we are going to talk about Zillow.
Police corruption.
Nuclear power on the moon.
We didn't do a foot update.
Oh, we forgot. Do it right now.
Okay, here's my foot. Which foot was it?
You don't even remember what foot it is? That's a telling. All right,
That's the love.
there's the foot. Now pretend we are going to talk about that. And
Yeah.
all right, this
Yeah.
is a mind.
Ooh, I hope you can keep up. Yeah, we talked about the races.
Races. God, for the first time ever. How women aren't smart enough to design
doctors.
to be doctors.
It's hard. I don't like that.
And we talked about sheriffs shitting in trash cans.
That's true.
All right, so this sounds like the podcast for you. Please like us right now and subscribe. Send us to all your friends. And the one thing you should never do when you listen to this podcast.
Take this for financial or investment advice.
So right, and now, Kalyn, I think we should start the show.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Sending the vibes.
They're not reaching me.
I'm
They're
sending
still-
you ohms and
No.
and good vibes.
Not reaching. Oh, now they're reaching.
Ah.
Start the show.
Got it.
So, Kalyn, you were saying,
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, like, the most technical, there's, like, 3 races only, right? Mongoloid, Negroid.
yeah, these are
Sounds
good
great.
names. Yeah,
And then Caucasian or something, which doesn't sound right.
yeah.
But it's like...
The third category is like white people.
Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, Caucasoid.
Caucasoid.
Yeah.
Well, that Caucasoid.
Yeah.
Don't search for that. Not phonetically.
Yeah. It's spelled like what you put around windows. Cock.
Oh, is it?
It was, yeah, you.
Okay.
Caucasian.
Because there's a really bad porn out there that involves an android, and it's called Caucasoid.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
well, if
I'm
there's-
like, man, this is like random like trivia about porn.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
God.
if there's not, then the porn industry's not trying hard enough, honestly.
I mean, I'm
like-
sure, like, yeah.
Well,
like,
it's like when Saving Private Ryan came out, it's like, of course there has to be a porn come out called Shaving Ryan's Privates, right? Like, come on, porn. They make 500 films a day, and
Right.
they need an unlimited amount of names.
are people still buying the like going to the head shops and buying, like, perusing the video selection? Like,
Along the highways, you see these adult marts and
Right.
Fox's Dens, and
Right.
outside of that, I don't know what they're selling at those.
they sell toys and things also. Sometimes they sell lingerie.
Yeah, so people are like
Like-
driving down the highway, and they're like,
You know what I need is a fucking double dong. Like, or whatever.
yeah, exactly. Stop by.
You know what, babe? We're all out of lube. Like, let's stop and get an economy size.
It's a little family trip to
The Disneyland.
Cincinnati.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Well, if it's somewhere exotic with the missus, you could see it, but like the ones I see, I'm driving to Columbus, so
Right,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, little romantic getaway
Yeah.
to Columbus,
Ooh.
state capital of Ohio. We can see
Like,
the
I'm
state
feeling-
building.
Yeah, I'm feeling romantic.
They have-
So I have some news. So there's a police chief in New Jersey there's all these allegations that are being brought against him that are really fun. So the first one is that clogs the toilets on purpose. And the second thing is that he's mailing pride flags and sex toys to the officers' homes.
Yep.
He sets fireworks off under their desks, their chairs. He put a bunch of hot sauce in the microwave for long enough that apparently it caused a chemical reaction, and they had to bring in the fire department. He's also been accused of taking a shit in the garbage cans in the office. Also taking a shit in front of all of the staff on the floor. He has been accused of spiking the office coffee with Viagra and Adderall. Yeah.
So now we're really energetic and we're really horny, huh? Yeah.
Just having fun and then mailing a bunch of sex toys. He also exposed himself to the office. I don't know if that's during the pooping incident, but and then the last one is that he is accused of stabbing an officer in the penis with a hypodermic needle.
Jesus Christ, that one's...
Yeah.
Is this guy a police chief or is he a frat brother?
I know, right? Could be both. It's Jersey, so
yeah. I mean, well, right.
I don't know where in Jersey, but
then I think
I'm
like,
are you Snooki's dad? Or
yeah,
something?
Exactly. I was gonna say gold chains and like
yeah.
Can we agree that the worst kind of exposing yourself is
taking a shit on the floor
in front of other people? Yeah,
like for the entire staff,
yeah.
Like during a staff meeting, it's just like, fuck it, toilets are clogged, the trash cans have been removed. I don't know why.
I want to recreate this event because I think he was just mid-speech where he's like, listen, people, we have got to get our act together.
Pull down his pants and take a shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to demonstrate to you just what I think of this department. Now give me a moment.
Here's what we were before.
And now,
but now, fireworks start going off under people's chairs. Like,
now come here, Steve. Let me tell you how it's gonna feel.
And people are like, my eyes are burning. What is this? Like the fucking hot sauce thing.
Now I want everyone to drink their coffees.
Especially you, Marge.
Get out there.
Yeah. What period of time did this take place over that we're like, we rack up this big of a list?
Yeah, before the cat is
before
arrested.
We're like, here are the charges or the allegations.
Yeah.
There was some other police chief I just saw that was misappropriating funds over the course of a long period of time.
Okay.
To the tune of like $30 million,
wow.
Like on his own stuff. He like bought properties. He had all these shipping containers and of the whole fleet of luxury cars that were off on some. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
His wife and daughter are also being charged.
Yeah.
Just like, damn. Nobody caught this like $29 million ago. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like he's shipping stuff to himself. Like the same day that they did the raid, he received packages that he had like.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, because once you're like that in the clear, you're like, fucking, yeah. Put it on the corporate card. Apparently this is a black Amex or something.
Yeah.
Like,
how did I pull this off? Like the shipping container arrives. He's like, I got away with this. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Ferrari arrives.
Yeah.
Or the Lamborghini that's come straight from Italy. That he's like, cool, just take it to one of my properties.
There's some people not watching the hen house here. Like one of them's the county audit, and the county finance.
I mean, did you notice that? God, the police budget is just through the roof.
Yeah.
I mean, it was over the course of years, but it wasn't like 10 years.
Yeah.
It was,
Let's see, catering.
Right.
$2.7 million. So
we only have 27 police officers here. Or whatever.
Last year it was $48.
We've gotten a lot of donuts. A lot of donuts.
I mean, you have got to see the Christmas party we threw. My God.
Right.
We'd be like licking chocolate off naked bodies or something.
Right. You're eating a bunch of truffles, just like throwing them to the dog. Like
we had a caviar station.
And we knocked it over, so we ordered another one.
And that happened 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing is you're driving around town and you're like, oh, well, there's Police Chief Hank. Like,
and his Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Like, wow, police chiefs do a lot better than I thought.
Yeah. I thought he had a Ferrari. He got a Lamborghini. I must have traded that one in. Oh,
Well, I guess the places that he bought were like in different counties,
Oh.
so like he could keep things sort of.
no one will figure this out.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they're
I
not
go
that
to
far
another
away. They showed
county.
a map, and it was like, yeah, one's here. Here's
You can have
like-
fun in other counties. So,
Well, right.
especially these kind of counties. Maybe you spend it all on ATVs and stuff. You can go driving in the backwoods in your ATVs. Your land.
I mean, they showed at least like 25 fancy ass cars.
Oh yeah.
They-
Well, then you
they
build a
might-
track. You got $30 million. How much
Yeah.
does it cost to build a track and drive your
I
cars?
don't know, but I mean, certainly the city can cover it.
yeah. There you go.
That one probably wouldn't be that hard to like justify. You're like, well, we need a place for the officers to practice or whatever.
Right. We're gonna do that over in Bushwhack County.
I've cleared it with our chief of police.
yeah.
Like,
Don't worry. You don't even have to check on this.
yeah.
Well, damn, I had such a interesting and funny thought on that, but it is now gone. Moving on to the
Yeah.
next one this week in presidential orders.
Oh.
This one ties into our uranium investment. Not that we haven't invested in uranium as a podcast, but
Yes,
it's
we
one
have.
that's been on the watch list.
Well,
for,
we did the
Oh, we
mine.
have a mine. We have a
Yeah.
Denison mine.
Yeah.
We have an option, which
Which is not doing so good.
no, well underwater. Although we haven't checked the portfolio yet, and this is one of our rare episodes that we're filming while the market's open.
Yeah.
That almost never happens.
Right.
So anything we tell you about how our portfolio is
Right.
doing, that might not be true by the end
We
of
could
the
like
episode.
flash it now and then do the update later and like see how it's changed.
Yeah, that sounds
It's gonna change by
amazing.
like it's gonna be changed by like 20 cents or something.
yeah. Amazing. Here's the one. So tying in presidential order, nuclear. Tie these together. Trump is calling for a nuclear reactor on the moon
Good.
by 2030.
Yes, I've been wondering
Yeah.
when someone was gonna get on top of this.
Yeah.
It seems like a gap that we've just.
Yeah. So here's Sean Duffy, the acting administrator. Not even hasn't been confirmed by the Senate, I take it, but he is explaining. I guess he's saying China and
like-
Russia want to put a reactor on the moon. So
He's like, here's the moon, and here's us flying there with our reactor.
yeah.
Like,
See, here's the moon. Yeah.
this is the way to the moon.
Yeah.
We go up to space and then aim at the moon.
Yeah. And then when we get there, we take a reactor
Right.
and we
That's like,
we put it on the moon.
right. Granted, I don't know a lot about the maintenance and running of a nuclear reactor, but I imagine
Yeah.
that it takes someone doing something there, right? I mean, we haven't like spent tons of time on the moon, like just
Right.
chilling on the moon.
Right.
Not enough time to even build one structure, let alone a nuclear reactor.
Yeah,
Like, which,
yeah.
again, I don't know anything about it, but I assume it's kind of more specialized than, say,
Yeah.
building a shack.
Yeah.
You know, or
Just like
whatever.
erecting a U.S. flag and like driving a
Right.
car around is, quite the feat on the moon. But
Right.
yeah, so we'd have to figure out how to be there for. Maybe the robots could do it. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Mr. Duffy said if China and Russia went there first, they could potentially declare a keep out zone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they build a reactor and then they're like, keep out.
Keep out.
Put a sign up.
This is- in front of the reactor. Just like, keep out.
And the
Yeah.
astronauts show up.
They're like,
and
oh.
all right, here we are. We're ready to work on the. Oh,
Oh no! God damn it! They got here first.
shit.
What are we gonna do with our reactor
Nobody-
now? There's I don't know how much land space there is. It's pretty big though, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or I wanted to go in their reactor.
yeah. I thought we could all go into each other's reactors. What are we doing?
I took the whole week off.
This isn't very yeah, it's not very neighborly.
You know?
You know.
Took me 3 fucking days to get here. I show up. There's a sign.
And there's only 3 of us. I mean,
I know. And the other guy's up there. He doesn't even get to go on the moon.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Right? And now there's a sign. And it says keep out.
And we all know that if you just say something like that China and Russia, they're good about follow. If you
Yeah.
say keep out or
Yeah.
don't steal my IP,
Yeah.
then like they won't do it.
Yeah.
They're like respect. But how many trips does it take to build a nuclear reactor and then also build a fence? with said sign? Or do you put the sign up first? You're like, this is our land. Like back in the frontier days where you're just like, put out stakes. And like, this is mine.
Well, if we're going to do that, why don't we just put a sign over the moon on the way? Maybe that's what he's illustrating in it. He's like, he's like, if we put a sign.
Right, this is like a big sign. Here's the moon and we got a big sign.
And it says,
keep out.
Property.
Makes sense to me.
Keep out zone, the moon. Find your
That's
own.
ours.
Find your own moon. Find your own. This one's ours. United States property.
Right, Jupiter's got like 50 of them or something. Go over there.
Yeah.
Go build your reactor there. Like. Yeah. If we have this nuclear reactor on the moon, then how is this energy and such getting back to us?
I don't think the idea is to send it back to us. I think it's to power habitation and other such things on the moon. So it's like step one of building your moon base is to come up with. I don't know if it's step one, but it's pretty early is to figure out how we're going to power this darn thing. So
yeah, I mean, I know that those astronauts, like we've talked about, just go up and do maintenance mostly these days, whatever.
They're basically handyman in the sky. Yeah.
So it's like,
with
you guys,
PhDs.
You guys can put together a nuclear reactor, right? I mean, it can't be that much harder than like updating the space, the shuttle, whatever, International Space Station.
Yeah, here's what it takes to become an astronaut. First of all, you have to be a test fighter pilot for the Air Force or the Navy.
Yeah.
Then you have to get 2 PhDs in two hard sciences. And then they send you up into space and you turn a wrench to like adjust the angle that the Hubble Space Telescope's, solar panel is pointed or something,
Yeah, exactly. From what I can tell.
Yeah.
In the most risky possible situation, you're just out dangling in space in a suit, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And apparently there is like an issue with the satellites colliding at times.
Yeah.
And then they just, whatever.
Then we have to fight over whose fault
we're going to
it
have
was.
this like huge mass of like broken pieces of satellites.
Space
like
garbage.
It's going to be kind of a mess in the future.
You know that's true, because everywhere humans go, the first thing they do is just like fuck
junk
it
that shit up. Yeah, we go to the moon, we're like, leave the car, fuck it. Like
Everest is like a garbage dump in the sky, basically.
Yeah, / morgue.
Yeah,
because apparently you just see piles of shit rolling down the mountain.
Oh my God.
And dead bodies.
Yeah.
Because like you can't take them back.
Yeah.
You just have to leave them.
Yeah.
That's like markers for some places. Like, oh, you're going to go buy green boots or whatever. That's literally, I don't know if it's green.
Steve Jones and
There's one that it's like by his boot color and it's like a very well-known marker of like where the path.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's your legacy.
That's
dude.
grim. Yeah. Well done, green boots.
Yeah.
You've really made your mark.
Right. Yeah. Leave it to the Sherpas. They like carry everything. Like basically go set up all of the things and clear the path and like set out the ladders and make sure everything's super stable. And then carry up all of the food and have the yaks and whatever. All the oxygen tanks that you only use at the very top. Like they carry all of that shit. Like you have to hire a bunch of them.
So what do they think of these morons who are like, like, we can do this all day long, up and down, and like, here's this asshole, he can't. Like...
So, I mean, it's really popular now. Like, it's so popular. You're just standing in line to get to the top part, like the death zone or whatever. And I'm like, so it's
who
like...
Who wouldn't want to stand in line to go to the death zone?
Right, where there's no oxygen, not sufficient oxygen, so you can only...
Unless you're a Sherpa, and then they're like,
I mean, they don't hang out up there, but they can, like, they can go.
Yeah. So I forgot the first cat who climbed Mount Everest. So there's probably a good possibility he wasn't the first guy to climb Mount Everest. Just the first white dude to climb Mount Everest.
These like Tibetan dudes who like just live on the side of the mountain and like with their yak and like like whatever.
Yeah. But on the other hand, they're like, why the hell would we go up there? That's the death zone.
Right. Like there's nothing to do up there. Like there's nothing going for it. It's fucking cold and you got to get back down quick.
Right. And then you like blink and a storm rolls in, according to all the things I've seen. You know, and
that's the other thing is that you got to like really track the weather. Being too windy, being even too sunny can be a problem because then ice starts melting and then it's slippery, whatever. And
yeah.
One episode, a guy like broke his thumb. But it was his second time trying to do Everest. He paid $50,000 each time to be on these trips, and he's like, "I'm fucking going."
Yeah.
I am going to the top. I don't give a shit about my hand.
Wow.
Like, it's not the hardest mountain in that area, from what I understand. Like,
Really?
Like K2
Yeah.
is apparently much more treacherous.
Wow.
And a lot less popular. So probably cheaper. But you still would get Sherpas and stuff. There's tour groups, I think. I don't know.
It's cheaper because it's less popular.
I think.
See, this is the market at work right here.
It's not Everest. You know? It's not the tallest, right? It's just another very tall mountain.
Right. I thought there was a time when they did think K2 was taller than Everest.
Yeah.
Or maybe depending on how you measure it or some shit.
Right.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same guys who decided Pluto is not a planet, you know, like.
Right, for a little while, then they brought it back.
Oh, did they bring it back? I don't think they did.
I thought there was a time that they were like, okay, it's a dwarf planet, and it's like, what
And
the
you're like,
fuck, guys?
yeah,
like,
fuck
just
you.
shut up. Like, what are we even talking about right now? Like, this is what you're spending your time on, deciding whether or not Pluto's a planet. Like, this is established, like, by Galileo or some shit.
We go to
like,
we go to these conferences and they just
like, I don't know. Does it really meet the standards?
Well, Henry, what do you think the standards are to be a planet?
This is like, we should have a conference and talk about our hot dog sandwiches. Like, you know, like, bring in Merriam-Webster and, like,
is cereal a soup?
Yeah.
Henry, what do you think of that? Like, let's focus attention where it needs to be focused.
What is the milk in cereal? Not a beverage anymore because you're not drinking it. Well, you might at the end.
No, it's not a beverage. Yeah, you might.
But for a while, is it sauce? Is it a marinade? Is it
broth? I think it's broth.
Yeah.
You might drink the broth out of your soup at the end too.
That's
so
true.
you could do that.
Right.
But listen,
yeah,
easily a better conversation to put our best minds on.
Yeah.
Then
I don't want you fucking NASA fuckers talking any more about Pluto. Now you're on the cereal conversation. Pronto. Get on it. You smart motherfuckers. Like, sort this shit out.
Nuclear power on the moon, like, come on. Like, come on. Hot dog is a taco or a sandwich?
Yeah.
Or not.
Is a taco a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich? I don't.
Yeah.
What if your taco shell breaks and then you're holding
it together?
Yeah, I mean,
is a calzone a sandwich? This is important.
Yeah. Way more important than if Pluto's a planet.
Yeah.
It is.
Can you imagine, though, the way these guys actually felt? They come out of this conference and they're like, okay, we all worked really hard. We thought hard. We debated. And we've determined Pluto is not actually a planet.
Right. I've been studying this shit for 27 years.
Yeah, and my father before me.
Right.
And I have 7 PhDs from Oxford, Cambridge, and Harvard.
Right.
And here's what I think. Pluto is not
technically
a planet.
not a planet. And everybody's like,
fuck you!
Fucking shut the fuck up, you fucking idiot!
Are you kidding me?
I just spit all over the mic.
A piece of rock and ice a billion miles away.
Like people so far away. I mean,
people just go nuts. There are 9 planets.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking assassinate that fucker. Like, you have got to go.
Yeah.
That brain is up to no good.
Yeah. I think we just get so wed to whatever we learn when we're kids, right? And it sticks with you your whole life. Like, so last night I was listening to a political podcast, and the guy was making arguments for getting rid of the Electoral College.
Right.
And then actually making arguments of either reworking or eliminating the Senate, right? Because it's totally disproportional, right?
Right.
California, 50 million people, 2 senators. Wyoming, 700,000 people, 2 senators.
Right.
Like, there's more people in Washington, D.C., which doesn't get a congressman, than Wyoming, which gets 2 senators and 1 congressman, right?
Right.
So there's some goods and bads to that, and it's problematic. Anyway.
I mean, yeah.
But people are just like, no, I learned in history class that there's a Senate and there's...
Right, there's 2 houses.
And James Madison and Monroe, not that anybody on the street could explain this to you, but they're like, well, the founders did this.
Yeah.
To be totally fair.
Right. And it's like they also, so the best idea that the founders had probably was to like have the Bill of Rights so it could change over time, so we could change our ways.
Yes.
That I think is their greatest contribution. And we don't need to hold on to all the other ideas. They also thought it was good to have slaves or fine to have slaves.
Yeah.
Totally fine. You do you.
Yeah.
Women, definitely not equal to men. Like,
No, exactly.
Like black people, not even equal to women.
Yeah, you've raised a lot of the same points came up in the host was like, well, you have to admit it's gotten more and more democratic over time. All these people have gained the vote and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no argument. You can't argue with that.
Right.
The other guy, he was also a fan of the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
It turns out.
Oh. Another Bill of Rights fan, you say?
You like Bill of Rights?
I also like the Bill of Rights.
How do you feel about puppies?
I also, oh my God, we are so simple. We're like the same person.
So that we just basically recreated that podcast. That's kind of how it went.
Yeah.
But he also said, evidently, I don't know where they come up with this, but the U.S. Constitution is amongst the hardest in the world to amend.
Oh.
Because you have to have so much ratification by all these organizations.
Right.
Somehow we've managed to do it 27 times, but
Yeah, we do build a lot of bureaucratic red tape from the jump.
well, we've gotten better and better at that.
Yeah. One of the amendments is add more red tape. Not that governments aren't the most efficient organizations out there.
Yeah. That's how we're getting to the moon. And no, hey, that's the thing I was thinking about with the sheriff that was spending all the money. Was like, okay, it was this. My line was going to be this. This is the same bunch you think is running a conspiracy theory. The government, these guys who can't catch this cat, spending $30 million in 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones putting on this this incredible conspiracy to like use contrails to put poison in our water or whatever. All right, bad joke, but a conspiracy theorist dies and goes to heaven. And he's at the pearly gates, and God says, you can ask me one question only, I will tell you the truth. And the conspiracy theorist says, okay, who killed JFK? And God says, it was a single shooter, Lee Harvey Oswald. And the conspiracy theorist said, this goes higher than I thought.
I like that.
Yeah, I blindly stole that from the Ezra Klein show. So anyway, but that's okay. He stole it from somewhere else, I'm sure too. So
yeah, everybody. This is what we do these days. This is how content is created.
I know, just copying other people's
I mean,
content.
you know.
Not me though. I go and I make notes on other people's TikToks, and I'm like, your math's wrong.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so for the listener, this podcast, the people post that the minimum wage you would need to have today to have the same home buying purchasing power as the minimum wage in the 1970s, the minimum wage would have to be $66. I go, that sounds a little bit
sounds ludicrous.
Rich. So I go and look it up, and the minimum wage in 1975 was $2.10, and the medium home, $38,000. The medium home today, $420,000, a little more than 10 times, 11 times, okay? So if you take $2.10, you multiply it by 11 times, you do not come up with $66, you come up with $22, $23, right? Which is admittedly much higher than the minimum wage, but not the magnitude of the problem that they were saying.
I will say that $66 an hour, that's like $132,000 a year. What we're saying that was the equivalent of making $2.10 an hour in the 70s. Don't buy that at all. So I'm trying to think of my cleaning lady, right? I was paying her like $100 each time she'd come clean, and that was for 4 hours, right? So she was making roughly $25 an hour.
Well, she could do two places in a day, $200, and she could work 200 days a year, which is 40 of the 52 weeks of 5-day weeks. Then you're making $40,000.
Last time I saw her, I was like, "Oh, hey, how are you, Alejandra?" And she was like, "I had a hysterectomy," and I was like, "Oh, okay." How's that? It was just like the weirdest. Like, how are you? I had a hysterectomy.
That's not the answer. You usually
I was expecting like a fine, good, okay, whatever.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I want a ham sandwich.
Yeah, I had my appendix removed.
This is like.
I'm like, good.
This is like borderline, autism spectrum or, Down syndrome. Hey, how you doing? I like tires.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information at all.
Are you my mom?
Right? Like, you sound perky about this, but it sounds like...
Is this good news?
Yeah. Good. Pesky uterus.
Thank God I got rid of that.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yuck.
Oh, it's all gross up in there.
Yeah. Who knows what's up there?
Clear the way. Clear that thing out.
Get that out of here. I'm trying to trim down some weight.
There seems to be a lot more removing of uteruses than I would think you would want or need to do. I don't know what the big driver is there.
I mean, they could start being problematic, right? I mean, that's when you have a hysterectomy. Always, like, there's some issue.
Yeah,
they'll leave the ovaries. Like, most times,
Okay.
women that when they say total hysterectomy, that means they removed your ovaries too, and that's like that's when you have problems that come out of it. Otherwise, like, your uterus can go. It is not crucial, but the ovaries still send like estrogen around and stuff.
Hormones.
Right.
I was like, why would you want? Okay, it makes perfect sense to me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, if you take those out, then you have to take supplemental hormones or whatever, or you start growing chin hair and shit, have all that stuff. All the fun things.
Awesome.
With the menopause, I guess that there's a reduction in estrogen and stuff, right? I don't know. I'm like in denial about fucking menopause.
I've heard a thing, it's probably on NPR and their liberal bias, but evidently the hormone replacement, like the science behind all this is really poor, or the science against it is really poor, hormone replacement. So basically generations of women have like not gone through hormone replacement that would ease a lot of suffering,
right?
You know, because of some very scant science about, you know.
So it's funny, if you look back at research in the medical field, there was something that was looking at a treatment for menstrual cramps, right? And they had the test subjects all, do the same placebo, well, double blind, all of that. But they did not have a single female in the like, because basically, like, there's a lot of biases in medicine specifically. Like, there's a lot of biases against Black people. Yeah. Like, they're recent-ish journals, like, way more recent than they should be.
Right.
90s.
Yeah.
Basically saying that Black people don't feel pain in the same way that white people do. Like, yeah, that kind of thing. Like, whoa.
These are the guys on AOL. You see? It's people like that.
These are like writing in medical journals.
Same
and stuff.
committee.
Like, and you're like, you have an MD and you're like, Black people. Yeah, that hurts, does it? When I cut you with a scalpel? Okay.
Well, it does hurt, but it doesn't hurt the same way.
It doesn't hurt like that bad, does it? Come on. Like, we're very sensitive.
Yeah.
We don't have the melanin that's protecting you, like, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And women, there's lots of stuff like that. A lot of women don't get, if they go to the ER thinking they're having a heart attack, they're often like sent away because they're just like, okay.
Okay, little
women,
lady.
okay, and they'll be like actually having a heart attack, but yeah, for some reason we just don't believe women as much as men about these things. Yeah,
I know the science around mammograms and around
if men had to have their testicles like the same sort of, if we have to like put your balls in between these two things that are gonna smush them flat like a pancake.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, we would be so far advanced technologically.
Yeah.
Like, this would no longer exist at all. For sure. Like, no. Sometimes it's like, fuck that shit. We're coming up with something fucking else. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to have my balls pinched flat. Like, seriously.
Well, maybe if girls could learn science and medicine, Kalyn, they could probably invent a new mammography machine.
I'm like, I don't know how this works.
I need a man to come. I don't want my hair to get wet.
I don't know what to do. Yeah. I just took an extension before I came up here, and I was thinking when I took that, I was like, man, the first like pill that came out, someone's like, oh, you have whatever. I don't know what the first pill was for, but like, they're like, take this thing.
Yeah.
And it like actually worked. Say it was for headaches.
Yeah.
I bet that person was like, this is like magic. He gave me these two little rocks, and I like popped those in my mouth, and boom, gone. Yeah, because before then we're just like eating herbs and shit, like making a tea. Oh my god!
Jinx, stop! You're the best. No, you're the best.
You're the best.
All right, here we go. Let us take a look at
the portfolio.
Yes.
Fannie Mae.
What do you got for me today, Fannie Mae? Oh, no, I want to see all the portfolios together
all
first.
The portfolios.
Let's compare this at a high
I hope
level.
we're kicking Justin's ass.
Oh, of course we are.
Of course we are. Ooh, look at all those red. Not us, though. Not today. Up.
Oh, Justin is beating us.
What the fuck?
How did that happen?
He's down today, too.
Damn. And he put his money in way after we did. That's a nice little return on that, I gotta say.
But the tariffs are back on, so again,
I don't.
the premise is not holding true. I'm just saying. So, yeah. I like that we're making money today, though, and everybody else is losing money.
That's what I like. The misery of others.
Yeah, Schadenfreude.
Yeah. You wouldn't have done half bad. I mean, obviously ours is the best, but these are all like good returns. Given the age of these portfolios.
Our past portfolios look like it's kind of not good.
Yeah,
it's up 10%. I mean, we haven't had that much of that hasn't been going very long at all.
No, exactly. So 10%. I mean,
I'm curious which one is that what you clicked on?
Writer and Unity software.
Man, that's right. You said Unity software.
Unity is up 16% since we bought it in July 28th. So
wow. Yep, made a mistake there.
Yeah.
I knew that website looked
but now,
too good.
That could be a one-time bump. That might come back to earth. You never know. So, all right, back to the get rich portfolio. Enough of that bad news.
Yeah.
Try to ignore bad news.
Yeah.
If you can until it goes away.
Yeah.
AATAI is one of our just rocket ships.
Hell yeah.
Fannie Mae's back over $11 at 11.11. That was $75 we made today, bringing our total to $36.32. And let me remind you, we've already taken $600 out of that position.
That's right.
Chewy is another one of our stalwarts, and it's up 4% today. They must have done something good.
I think that Chewy's been down for me overall. So I bought it long enough ago, I guess, that I don't know.
And of course, Reddit.
Hey, Nova Notice who's back. It's gaining today.
Yes, right. It's only down 56%. You're so right. It's back, baby.
I mean, it's on its way.
It's on its way.
Yeah. P.S. listeners, in case you forgot, I bought that a million years ago, and it was up 350% in my personal portfolio. And
you neglected
to
sell it.
And now it is back down to not that.
Yeah. But Reddit, this is Kalyn's folly, not investing in Reddit.
God, no kidding. And repeated folly. Every time we look at Reddit, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I should have bought it again, whatever.
Yep.
Gosh. Yeah. That's honestly, Reddit is the most pure, a stock that I would buy because it's something I like already. This is looking at the chart. Whenever I buy stocks based on my analysis, then it's fucking that's all of the ones that have tanked pretty much.
You got to learn more about charting, obviously.
I mean, I guess so. I'm not a good enough quant.
Technical investor.
Yeah. I'm an intuitive investor.
So we've been going through the single letter stocks one at a time and looking at those. Last week was Wayfair.
Today is Xerox.
I will.
Oh no, there's no X.
I will. I forget what happened to Wayfair. We invested. No, we said no. We passed. What's happened to it since last? We're still learning here. 66 episodes in.
Yeah. I was thinking about people that have come to me and been like, "Oh, I want to start podcasting," and I'm like, "Man, you don't know what you're getting into."
So you gave away the secret ending, but ticker symbol X was U.S. Steel for a century.
Really?
But we missed that boat by a couple of months because it was approved somewhere in. This article came out on June 18th, so presumably it was somewhere in the June 18th range. You
know who should get it now? Statement nails. Go public.
This would be a good time for that. Yeah. Anybody who likes positive price to earnings ratio. So then came ticker symbol Y.
Oh, yeah.
Ticker symbol
Yahoo.
Ticker symbol Y was Allegheny Corporation, but it was acquired by Berkshire. Yeah, of course. Why? Why?
Allegheny.
Why?
Yeah.
It was acquired by Berkshire Hathaway in October 2022. Berkshire Hathaway bought the whole damn company.
That's what they do pretty often, though, I thought. Well, that was what he used to do.
No, the big ones are Coke and Apple. Yeah, you're right. Well, he still does, evidently. October 2022 wasn't so long ago.
So we're to Z? We're already done?
We are to Z. Today is the day we are done with single letter ticker
what
symbol
do we do
stocks.
Next? Double letters? A, A, B, B, C, C?
I mean, what comes after? Okay, here's another important question to send our Pluto guys. What comes after AA? BB or AB?
Oh.
This is important.
Well, then we're gonna. We got a big commitment ahead of us. We're gonna do our double letters: AA, AB, AC, AD, and then we're gonna go through ZZ.
Yeah.
That's a lot of letters.
How many double letter stocks are there?
I have a few. I know that. American Airlines is.
Yeah.
I'm fairly confident.
There are 676 possible two-letter stock symbols. What is interesting is, what is the letter Z? Do you remember?
Let's see. No, I don't know. Oh, Zillow.
Zillow Group.
I don't know why I said Zwillow.
Zawillow. That's the knockoff. The knockoff. So, Zillow Group, how they doing? They're the leading brand.
I would just like to note that we're going down in number of pages for the investor.
Yeah. Also, less color. Like, we went from a bright blue one with AT&T to a bright purple one.
And now
we're just like letters on a page.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're searched a lot. They're searched more than the term real estate. They have
that is something, because I feel like that's like Band-Aids, like for bandages.
Right.
You know, it's like when you're like, what does Zwillow say?
Now I have no
what the
idea.
hell? I said Zwillow again. I can't say this word apparently.
Yes.
Zwillow.
Now I have no idea, Kalyn. I mean, I have some idea, but I don't know how Zwillow makes money. Okay.
So I know that you can like do real estate stuff. Like there are agents that you can be connected with.
They're executing on a strategy that is working. Mm-hmm. They're going to have mid-cycle target of 5. I don't know what the mid-cycle means, but at $5 billion in revenue with 45% adjusted EBITDA margin, which struck me as really wild because we didn't look at the stock chart. But guess what their PE ratio is?
0.
Yeah, it's one of these because it said they're losing money, but their adjusted EBITDA is plus 45%. That's quite a distance. We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
They've got large addressable market. By the way, this presentation is from February 2025, the investor presentation. So not so way back.
Right.
So their for sale revenue is 1.7 billion. Their rental revenue is 453 million. So whatever it is you can do to make money, to spend money on Zillow, there's a lot of people doing it. It's another one of these where I've never spent a dime.
Right. Like, what's the transaction value? Are we talking about like the home prices?
That's the number of homes. Yeah. If you took like the median home is 420,000.
So this is just saying like across the United States, since we call this information from everywhere.
This one, yes, but this one down here, this was their revenue. So they made like 1% on average because they made 1.7 billion out of 1.7 trillion.
But zero profit. They managed to blow through $1.7 billion of revenue.
Well, yeah, they have negative net income, but they have hugely positive EBITDA.
Conversion rates.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right,
here's my God. I want to know how. Yeah.
How we get from 1.7 trillion
to 0
to slowly first, then all at once.
Just like falling asleep and falling in love.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they make customer connections,
right,
and then they transact. I don't know. Strategy is working.
Yeah, it is.
1 billion incremental revenue opportunity. Well, we got this opportunity. That doesn't mean it's working. There's this massive opportunity.
Look, people are selling houses. Can you believe it? Our shit is working. We are like, look at us influencing the Americans to sell their fucking house.
Here's what we did. We said, what's going on out there?
Yeah.
People are selling homes. And we're like, we're going to do something on the internet around that. We're the first guys to think of that.
Yeah.
And that's like,
ScienceRealtor.com and Redfin and the other
guys.
Whoever was, I don't even know who was first.
Yeah. No, you don't, because did you see that pie chart? This is our piece of the pie.
Hell yeah.
And this is the other piece.
Realtors.
That's what the guy at NASA was.
Right. He's like, see this pie that I'm holding at the wrong angle to look at the
Realtor.com. Keep out.
Keep out.
Says Zillow.
Says Zillow.
Leading rentals traffic positions us well for growth.
I did not know that they were. I'm surprised to see this, actually. I thought that apartments.com would be higher.
Well, this is in terms of traffic.
Right. No,
They are thumping apartments.com is what it looks like.
Right.
If you saw this slope in your apartments.com, you'd be like...
Totally. I think that, apartments.com was winning until not that long ago, which about the time when I was looking for an apartment, actually.
I'll tell you who's getting just trashed is Zumper. Zumper. And Apartment List, the world famous Apartment List.
I mean, I've been a big fan of Zumper for some time.
Where shall I list my apartment rental?
On Zumper. Duh.
Zillow? Nah.
No.
Executing rentals, revenue growth with 1 billion revenue target.
Okay.
Long tail.
So, how are they getting this revenue?
From multifamily? And
No, but I mean, like, who's...
I don't know who pays money.
It sounds like you're like, okay, I'm going to sign up for this lease arrangement, and you're doing it through Zillow.
Yeah. All right, I have to go back over this again. Here's the funnel. This is how we get
from 1.7 trillion down to 0. Okay,
less than 0, losing money.
So
they make customer connections. That's 30 billion serviceable addressable market of customers engaged in the funnel. Right, and then they have an opportunity for high intent customers, and then they have this is for sale revenue. Damn, it's the wrong funnel. Where's the oh god,
I knew it wasn't covered.
Disciplined cost structure expected to leverage future revenue growth. So
beautiful waterfall chart.
We love waterfalls on the Robert and Kaylen Get Rich.
That's right.
Opportunistic.
Their fixed expenses are $1 billion.
If you have a company with $5 billion in revenue,
how much does it cost to run Zillow? Apparently $1 billion.
Yeah, well, look at the size of it. That's like
that. Yeah, that's just part of. I'm just saying the fixed expenses, approximately $1 billion. That's what
this is. The 45% is our adjusted EBITDA margin.
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at fixed expenses.
Anyway,
1B. That is above the words fixed expenses.
Yeah. Well, they got a server farm. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like $10,000.
Right. Okay.
There's a guy programming.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to put the pictures on them.
That's true. How much is our CEO making here? I'll look that up.
Yeah, that's public. Yeah.
$15 million.
God, that guy.
So that is contributing to that $1 billion.
Yeah, that's you've explained 1% of the $15 billion. They are gaining meaningful share in their enhanced markets.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is an enhanced market?
This graph illustrates each period presented. Well, who puts that in a footnote? The 12 months trailing estimate in the Atlanta, Denver, and Phoenix and Raleigh enhanced markets. Okay, those are the enhanced markets. Those 4. You're probably wondering why they're enhanced.
Raleigh, yeah.
Or how they get enhanced.
Where I'm like, man, focus on Raleigh.
Well,
and Detroit.
If you knew the enhancements this place had.
I mean, I don't know. That's true.
I've learned enhancements in fingernails means like acrylics.
Right.
So
yeah,
maybe that has something to do with it.
Sometimes when you're talking about plastic surgery, enhancements are...
Okay. Those are
some
Raleigh...
sort of implants.
Raleigh, not the first market I would think of for enhancements like that. Atlanta...
I mean, Detroit? Yeah,
way low on the list. Yeah. There's no market I would think Detroit that had anything to do with real estate or any enhancement.
Yeah.
Okay. God, Lee, we definitely went the opposite direction. This is like text dense. I mean, on the one hand, you see the wheels turning. On the other hand, you just have to start wondering: are they just throwing shit at us, and are they just throwing shit at this business? Like, yeah, we're gonna do Zillow Premier Agent. We're gonna do Zillow Home Loans. We're gonna do the Hub. Or they just acquired the Hub, and now they're like, well, we got or FUB. Follow Up Boss. They just acquired FUB from somebody else, so they gotta be like,
what the hell is a follow-up boss? Oh, I see, it's a CRM thing.
What it does is...
it sends emails to people.
Yeah, once you're on Zillow, then it nags you until you send them money.
Right, right.
Don't you want to give us money? Don't you? Huh? I'm just following up. If
you think about real estate agents, though, they are fucking fubs. They're just like, hey, have you thought about selling your house?
Good to see you. Yeah. Here's a recipe for chicken cacciatore.
Yeah, it's so great to see you again. Have you thought about buying any real estate, selling your house, maybe?
Here's a magnetic calendar you can put on your fridge with my name and picture on it.
Yeah.
Now, if you thought the app thing on home buying was awesome, wait till you see this one. The mover and the landlord, they search and they tour. How long do you think in the investor presentation they spend on a slide like this? Do you think it's like, blah, there it is?
Yeah. Here's our cycle. Okay, well, let's move on. Yeah.
Henry, you're up. You talk about this.
Yeah.
Is this the same?
This is the same. This is the exact same chart, actually. It looks exactly the same.
We are still just absolutely crushing Zumper. Just
fucking Zumper.
Thumping.
I mean, yikes.
They're like a gnat on a. They're like flicking them off of our long tail.
That, right? Yeah, that's right. Rent.com, that part.
Yeah. I know Rent.com is just getting.
It's like, man, we used to be fairly stable, but not anymore.
No, I mean, Apartments.com is kind of held in there, but Zillow is like the place.
It's funny to me how Apartments.com kind of does. Well, actually, both that one and Zillow.
Apartments.com's curve look like something I might like to sleep on. It just looks really cushy, doesn't it? Doesn't that
like a cloud?
I mean, you'd never sleep on this.
No. Somebody laying flat with a big belly and their knees are up.
Oh, yeah. Right, which if you're pregnant, you might have to do that for comfort.
Yeah.
Can't lay on your side anymore, you know.
I don't know.
Maybe Apartments.com had a hysterectomy, so multifamily revenue, they're all going up.
$1 billion of revenue.
Okay, goals achieved, and well, we did double-digit revenue growth.
Man, we achieved all of our goals.
Yeah.
Just look at that.
Or at least those are the ones we're showing.
Right.
We expanded.
Check.
We increased.
Check.
We expanded.
Check.
We increased.
Check.
We expanded.
Check.
Increased.
Check.
Launched.
Check. Ooh,
this is different.
Yeah.
Zillow Showcase nationwide. We're controlling costs. Leveraged fixed cost base. 48 to 44.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're investing.
Trying to bring that down.
Variable cost though goes up.
Right.
And the way we're doing that is we're advertising more. Or this is history. This is what we did. Anyway. Active capital management. Look at all this share repurchase.
Oh. That's them repurchasing their own shares?
Yes.
Oh.
Now, let's go back all the way to EBITDA, right?
Uh-huh.
Which is rightly your favorite thing. It should be your favorite thing on the planet after, butter and, salads.
Yeah.
But EBITDA needs to be
Buenos.
like way up there. Way up there.
My baby.
Yeah. All right. So we get into the appendix. Now, here's our net loss, right? And here's how we get from our net loss to our seriously positive EBITDA.
Okay.
So one of them is depreciation and amortization, no big deal. So the server farms, we wrote those off. That comes against net losses, but we put it back for EBITDA. But this one, share-based compensation.
Right.
$448 million of share-based compensation went to this 1.7 billion revenue company. We're diluted.
Right. Okay.
So you're on this slide touting, like you bury in the appendix the fact that you gave away all this stock-based compensation. On this slide, we're touting how great capital managers we are because we bought back these shares. It's a little dicey.
Yeah,
This isn't the worst you could imagine.
It's definitely misleading.
It's a little misleading.
Yeah.
The educated investor should know that there's a dilution.
If you're going to the presentation of this.
Yeah.
Let's open up well, we need to look at our chart also. Willow.
Oh, okay.
I really say Zillow. I don't know.
So that's the total picture. I mean, there's a lot to like here. I'm definitely have some concerns about the dilution.
Yeah.
Let's. You want to see the chart?
I do.
We gotta see the chart.
I don't feel like I understand how they don't make money or whatever. Like, I feel like none of their metrics made much sense to me.
Yeah. I tell you though, they made way more sense than what was the hotel brand we were looking at? H. Hyatt or something.
No. Wait. What was this?
It doesn't matter. But anyway, something you'd be like, I would think I would understand this pretty well. Like people rent the hotel rooms, they pay us money, and we spend money on.
Here's our costs.
Yeah.
We have cleaning ladies and towels and shit.
And all of a sudden we got this 500 different acronyms and you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you had owned Zillow for 1 month, you would have made 12%. 6 months, 7%. So we had a little bit of a valley there. Year to date, 16%. This has not been the highest flying stock. 1 year, that's pretty high flying. 60%. That's nice.
What's that? You said there's no P&E and
and their market cap is $20 billion. So they sell it 10 times revenue, which is a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
When they said their EBITDA was 500 to use a nice round number, so they're at 40 times EBITDA. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So you're counting on this being a growth stock.
Yeah.
It's got to grow pretty good to bend this curve up. You got to keep on growing pretty good,
Yeah.
So you got to like their story about
how
their targets.
Right.
We got $1 billion
Those
target.
Enhanced markets.
Yeah, and FUB.
FUB
is the key.
Yeah. We got FUB. Shit. Is there any questions?
Shit.
We should fucking...
No wonder we're thumping Zumper, Zumba. Yeah.
We're thumping Zumper.
They don't have FUB.
They do not. Hell no, they don't.
No, they
you
don't.
saw them on that chart.
That's the no FUB zone right there. Meanwhile, our follow-up boss is like pinging people. Hey, you want to send us money? Do you?
Right.
We showed you pictures of houses. Do you want to send us
Are
money?
you looking to sell your house?
You looking to rent?
You haven't bought a house in a while.
Yeah.
Thought it might be time. Here's a Christmas card.
FUB is our word for spam at Zillow.
So what does your gut say? You always ask me first. So
Oh, good.
Put you on the spot.
I feel like whatever we say is going to be the wrong answer. This is,
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Earnings date November 5th. So we won't know if we're right or wrong for 2 months.
Do we ever know if we're right or wrong?
No, you never know.
Right. I'm still holding out hope for DDD.
Yeah.
Down 95%. It could come back. It could be a win. But by the way, I mean, Fannie Mae was down for me for a period.
So if Trump comes in and is like, we are going to IPO Triple D.
I'm going to be like, fuck yeah!
Trump's like, Triple D is what we want.
I'll be like, move over to Netflix. I got a new best stock.
All right, I think this is a pass for me, probably.
Pass for me as well.
Oh,
yeah.
You're like easy. What?
Yeah.
Here he is deliberating.
I can definitely see it does look like, I believe that it's going to make money.
Yeah.
But I don't want any part of it. Like, that's how I feel about it. I don't believe in the product or any of their growth paths, frankly.
Yeah. Yeah, they all seem a little like sketchy.
Yeah.
Like we take a little money off these transactions.
Yeah, it looks like you hired a fucking 25-year-old to be your CFO who's like, I never heard of Enron. What's that?
Right. And sure, we'll just buy back stocks and then we'll just issue a little more.
I've got an idea.
Stock. Yeah.
Let's just pay you $1 billion in stock that we just bought back.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the other part of this buyback thing. A lot of those stock buyback numbers are them buying the stock from the employees that they issued options to.
Right.
Yeah. So this happens a lot. Okay. So Zillow is a pass. That is the last of the letters.
Oh, man.
Single letter stock. So we got to decide offline.
Right.
Listeners, if you want to leave in the comments what we should do next.
Yeah.
And that's the last of the stocks. That's the last of our show, Kalyn. I think it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so. Oh, I thought you meant forever.
No. Oh, yeah.
This is the last episode. This is news to me.
Tears start welling up.
Like we talked about having Kiara next week.
She missed the boat. That's it. Nope.
This was your last chance. We were going to go to the 66 episodes I've had in my head this whole time.
Yeah, 66. That's what everybody said. Let's pick a nice round number, a nice goal to hit. And we picked 66. Yeah. All right.
We'll be back next week.
We will. We sure will. But for now, cue the music.
Right. Bye. Oh.
Not time for that yet, Kalyn. You've been listening to the Robert and Kaylen Get Rich podcast. Please like and subscribe. Send us to all your friends. Send it to your real estate broker. Yeah. Send it to the director of NASA who wants to put a nuclear reactor on the moon. Anyway, one thing you should not do, however, is
take this as investment or financial advice.
Yeah, I promise you that if you invest in Zillow because we didn't, or we did, or didn't, you know what?
Don't do stuff because we did or didn't do it.
You can see the thorough analysis we were. We're like,
we're like boring.
Words on a screen, graphs that don't make any sense.
Show me pictures. Wayfarers was way better. They had like all kinds of pictures, like a
ice
girl
cream
holding
trucks.
a lamp. I mean,
yeah,
way more fun.
They got old dudes buying furniture in the 60 to 70.
Hell yeah,
Naples,
over
Florida.
in Boca Raton.
Yeah, I think. Now I think we should really wrap it up. All right, we'll see you next week, guys. Bye bye.